What's up, guys? Today we're going to be ranking every single Call of Duty World at War Zombies weapon on this tier list. So without further ado, let's crack on with it. We're going to do this also for Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Cold War. Not Vanguard, because forget that game. Anyway, we're starting off with the Arizaka. I think that's how you pronounce it. I can't remember. I'm probably going to put this, I'll be completely honest with you. It's you know what? It's probably one of the better of the starting weapons. I'm probably putting C tier, but that's literally the limit. Up next, if I think I'm correct, this is the. Oh, I forgot some of the names of the weapons, so I do apologize, but I do know what this weapon is, and I'd probably give it C tier as well. It's all right. It's not too bad. I don't know why it's not Arizaka's not moving out of the way. The Brunning. Now, this weapon is an interesting one for me because it's very, very powerful. Like, I'm not going to say that it's not, but the reload speed is incredibly slow. So, if you've got this weapon, it can be a tricky one, even with speed caller, to get out of tricky situations. So, with that in mind, I'd probably rank this at. I'll probably give it a B tier for now. B tier for now. Actually, you know what? A tier, A tier. I'll give it A tier. It probably would be. I'm not sure if it's going to be top or bottom of A tier though, because its reload speed's pretty mad. Right, this gun, the gold double barrel shotgun. So the double barrel shotgun's all right power wise. Not a very good points weapon. And you'd have to reload after literally every 2 shots. So I could probably only put this in B tier maximum. Up next, oh, I don't know what this weapon's called, but I know how powerful it is. I know how powerful it is. I'm sorry, guys. It's been so many years since I played World at War. I'm probably going to put this in. B tier. It's an alright weapon from what I remember. Okay, the flamethrower. So the flamethrower is an interesting one because this weapon has unlimited ammo and actually works really, really well. So it has unlimited ammo and it does have a cooldown time if you overheat it though. And you do move a little bit slow with it from what I remember. It's quite alright packer punched. And I think it's underrated, to be quite honest with you. I won't say it's S tier, but I'll probably put it at the bottom of A tier because it's unlimited ammo. And if you use it properly, it can get you to the high rounds. And it's incredibly useful on maps like Nakda and Toten, from what I remember. Right, this weapon is the I've forgotten, Guiva or something like that. I can't fully remember the full name of it. I remember this weapon being pretty alright, I guess. I'd probably put it in middle of B tier. Okay. I'm gonna do the ones that I actually know for starters and work out the ones. Car 98. It's not the best weapon in the world, I'm afraid. I mean, you can get it scoped as well, but it isn't the best weapon in the world. Is it better than the Arizaka? Probably not. I'd probably put it at the bottom of C tier, to be quite honest with you. Let's have a quick look. Then we've got the M1911. I know this one for sure. So the M1911 of World at War is actually pretty good when it comes to the early rounds. It's good points weapon, same as everyone else. It's definitely not a D tier weapon, but when it's packer punched, I'll be completely honest with you, it isn't very good. I'm probably going to put it on the top of C tier. It might annoy a lot of people, but it's not the Mustang and Sally's. It's completely different. It's not as great. Magnum, on the other hand, I'm going to put that straight in. I'm going to put it in the top of A tier. Really, really powerful weapon. Don't think I need to say much more. Let's go for the Molotovs. So the Molotovs, for me, I didn't really use them too much. I found myself getting killed using these on several occasions, to be quite honest with you. They can be useful for the early rounds, I suppose, but when you get into the high rounds, it's definitely not the weapon of choice. So I'd probably put this in. I'll probably put this in the middle of C tier because it does get you killed quite a lot. Monkey bombs, useful for distractions, very, very effective for World at War. And because with them being in World at War, probably bottom of A tier. Up next, we have the Panzer Trekker thing. Unfortunately, this is going to be my first D tier weapon. It's extremely difficult to use this gun effectively. It often gets you killed. There's no PhD in this game. It's not the funnest thing in the world. Okie dokie. MP40. Or is it yes, the MP40. So the MP40 is a very good points gun. Same with Black Ops 1 as well. Very, very effective in the early rounds. But once again, it does start dropping off once you get into like the 20s and 30s when it's packer punched. So for that reason, I'm going to probably put in top of B tier. Personally, I think that's a respectable place. Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. Up next, I'm going to be picking the... Do you know what? Let's go for the ray gun. The ray gun on World at War is an S tier weapon. Now, it's probably not the case in a lot of the other Call of Duty games, but for this game, it's definitely an S tier weapon. It's very, very powerful. It's powerful than most of the World at War guns, and it is very effective. It does get you. It does help you get into the high rounds. If you have the ray gun and the PPSH or the ray gun, the Wunderwaffe, you're doing very well. Trust me, it's very effective. Up next, saying that, let's do the PPSH. This is by far the best weapon in Call of Duty World at War. It's got a lot of ammo. It's very powerful. It's been used to set a lot of world records, such as Shino Numa, Nat Dern Toten, etc. It's even good non-packer punched. Honestly, it's one of the most mobile guns of all time. It has more ammo than some of the bloody LMGs. It's crazy. Then up next, I was just remembering some of the names of these weapons, man. It's been so long. Right, I think this is the Tommy gun. I could be wrong. Wait, no, it's not. Right, let's do the ones. Oh, I forgot the name of some of the weapons. I think this is the Dragunov sniper. It's a sniper rifle. Oh, I think it's the PTRS sniper rifle. You know what? This is actually a really powerful sniper, surprisingly, and it's definitely underrated. It's just the thing. It's not very good for zombies in terms of its use because of how slow it is to use, but it's very powerful. Very powerful weapon. I'd actually put it, now this might be controversial, bottom of A tier, because when you do use it effectively, it's really good. It's probably better for co-op more than solo, but it's a very powerful weapon. Okay. Up next, we're going to choose the Wunderwaffe. Now, the Wunderwaffe is an interesting one as well, because it is good. So it's only available on Shino Numa and Derice. So on Derice, there's a problem because when you have Juggernog and you shoot it and you shoot it yourself by accident, which is very easy to do with this weapon, you will actually lose your Juggernog for the rest of the game and basically get yourself killed, in other words. So, with that in mind, it's a tricky one. I can't really put it in S tier because if I was to do that, it's not really a gun that you want to get you killed. But it is very effective on games like on maps like Shino Numa for the world record as well. I'm probably going to put it in the top of A tier. If that glitch didn't exist, it'd definitely be an S tier though. Okay, this is the STG. STG, great points weapon. It's one of the more favorable weapons that people use in World at War. But it's actually not as powerful as people think it is. But I think the gun's got a good feel to it, which makes it a nice weapon to use. So with that in mind, I'm probably going to put it in the top of B tier. It's not an A tier because it isn't as powerful as people think it is. You cook up the stats yourself, but it definitely isn't. Okay. I think you guys know where this weapon's going. The good old Springfield, straight at the bottom of D tier. It is by far the worst gun in Call of Duty Zombies history, let alone World at War. On round one, in a lot of cases, when I was playing for Rukt, it was 2 shots, even 3 shots in some cases to kill a zombie on round one. Round one, not even round two, not round three, round one. It's completely crazy. It's just awful weapon. It should never see the light of day again. Right, I'm trying to remember some of the names of these weapons, man. This is the Weaver gun. I forgot how I pronounce it, but I know what I'm talking about. It's a war by 600 points on most of the zombie maps. You know what? This is a really fun weapon to use. Actually, it's great for points in the early rounds. Very good early game gun, really. I'd definitely give it a good, respectable B tier. In fact, I'd probably put it above. I'd probably put it above the double barrel shotgun. Controversial, I know, but I value points to get better stuff over a gun that only has a couple of shots in its barrel. To be quite honest with you. Then up next, we've got. I know this is a shotgun. It's a dub. I think it's called the W something something. It's a shotgun. I know that. Is this the sword off double barrel? Wait, it could be the sword off double barrel actually. Is it? It might be. I think it's the sword off double barrel. We're going with the sword off double barrel for now. If you guys know that it's not, please let me know in the comments because I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty disappointed in my knowledge of the weapons. But it's been about 3 years since I touched World at War Zombies. But I did play it for years. But remember some of these weapons is mad. The sword off version is nowhere near as good as the double barrel shotgun anyway. I'd probably put it top of C tier. It's not that great. It's nothing too exciting. I know this is another. Oh, this is the F. Is it the FN thingy gun? Wait, what gun was that? Oh my days! I'm so embarrassed to not know some of these. I think this is the. Was this the Tommy gun? I think this is the Tommy gun. We're going this for the Tommy gun for now because it's all I know. So Tommy gun, Tommy gun, Tommy gun. Fantastic points weapon. I used it in the early game all the time to get special maps like NAC to get those points, and it was a very powerful weapon as well. Is it as good as the STG? Probably not, but it's definitely going to B tier. Fantastic points gun. Can't argue with that. Right. I think one of these is the FN thingy. Right, this gun here. Oh, I don't even know what that weapon is. Like, it's hard to actually tell what weapon that is. Ooh, I do know. I remember it. I'm just trying to think of the name. But if I can't, I'll rank it anyway. I'll rank it anyway. Let's put this weapon in. I'll probably put it in about here. Not bad. Oh, that's not right. About here. Not a bad weapon at all. Just annoying you have to get out of the box. Right, this is the. I think this is the FN thingy weapon. Now, this weapon was in Derice, from what I remember. It might have been another maps. I can't remember. Very powerful weapon. Very, very effective. I'd actually put it in the bottom of A tier. It did bits. I'm telling you right now. And finally, I know what weapon this is. This is the oh, it's a 600 point weapon. Oh, I'm so embarrassed to upload this onto YouTube. You guys are gonna be roasting me in the comments for this. I might have the worst tier list of all time here, but it's remembering the names of the weapons from this many years ago is a tough one, man. But it was an alright weapon. I'd probably just stick it in C tier though, top of C tier. It was a good early game gun. But yeah, guys, this might be one of the worst tier lists of all time. I'm not quite sure to tell you the truth, but my brain just sort of went into a bit of a cloudy mess then with all the weapons from World of War. It's been years since I played the game, but I do know how powerful the weapons are because I do remember fondly playing this with my friends and stuff. But yeah, I've definitely got better knowledge of Black Ops 1 onwards, but I thought I'd get this one out of the way first. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.